I do want to get into some positives here as I am taking this chance to look back at the last 3 games a bit more. Let's look at the last 2 in particular with how the club lined up with Paxton Pomykal and Ricardo Pepi on the wings with Jesus Ferreira in the middle of them and Edwin sitting behind them, and yes, you can't forget Justin Che in the defense. I'm all for this kind of look even though I would rather see Pepi up top over Franco Jara at the moment. Pomykal was a difference maker against Portland and Colorado at times, while Pepi was unlucky not to score a couple of times on his own. Then you have Ferreira and his ability to find these two in open space and behind the defense. It isn't always pretty, but there are plenty of magical moments that get you excited about this group again. FC Dallas has given up 4 goals from corner kicks, all mostly coming in the last month of play too. Last night in Colorado, last week in LA, and before that at home against Vancouver. All are given up on the corner in ways that seem simple enough to correct. On one hand, you could point to how not having a Matt Hedges or a Jose Martinez is part of the issue. I think the other part is the lack of height the club has on the field at times is part of the issue as well. Again, no Hedges or Martinez really does shrink the overall height down a bit, but like everything going on right now with this club, the other part may be just on the mental side of things. You can train and practice set pieces all day long, but when the chips are down, and they are certainly down for this group right now, all of that training does appear to fly out of the window. The confidence this group appears to have on set pieces right now just seems gone. Let's look at the facts here. Luchi Gonzalez has won 4 games on the road in his 3-ish years in charge of FC Dallas. 3 of those 4 games were in 2019, his first year in charge. In a way, I want to throw out the losses on the road in 2020 since that entire year feels like a total wash, but with 23 road losses and 7 of those coming this season, you can't help but wonder if this is going to be the thing that does Luchi in with this club. MLS can be a pretty forgiving league at times, but given how it is evolving year to year, that forgiving nature is starting to dwindle a bit. We're seeing teams around the league already take the leap and make coaching changes at this point in the season. Granted, those teams, Toronto and Atlanta, were in much worse shape than FCD is at the moment.